Hi, I'm Kara Elizabeth Anaya. I want to talk about how autism and ADHD looks in me. For a long time, I was told that I procrastinate. I put things off to the last moment. And in many ways I did because I didn't know how to handle it. I would have something I knew that was coming up, a deadline, something, a place I needed to be, and I would have anxiety about it until it came and went. It would consume my whole mind. And that can be good sometimes, especially when you need to go hyper laser focused and get something done. But I wasn't doing, I was being anxious in my mind. My body could not respond in kind. And I slowly learned tools and tricks to get me through those transition things and non-preferred activities that I didn't want to do. And now, as an adult, I have gotten so good at it that I actually am teaching myself whatever it is that I'm avoiding in the process of trying to ignore it and not let it consume me. So let me explain with a story, if you don't mind sticking around for a moment or two. I've been in school this past summer, and it's not something I really want to do. But it became a necessity for me because I needed to be able to pay bills and survive, and I had no other form of money. I've pretty much been a stay-at-home mom since I was 18. Yes, I have a lot of college credits because I could never decide what I was going to be. And when I finally did decide, I had a really bad accident that left me bedridden for 7 years. And in that time, I didn't want to just lay there and do nothing. I was in the bed for 90% of the time. I didn't want to just lay there and do nothing. So I went back to school. And then other things happened and I couldn't finish that. So that's neither here nor there, but I want you to understand kind of where I'm coming from. Because this point of view comes from someone who didn't find out that she was autistic until she was in her 50s, and found out about ADHD before that, and was just excited to have something that she could research, aka me. So if this helps anybody in any way, shape, or kind, I am just grateful for that. So I'm not happy to be back in school. And I don't know how to find my happiness and joy in order to get the motivation that I need, because that's my fuel. And I started realizing I would do crafts on the side, and then I would use my excitement from doing those crafts and put it into doing some schoolwork instead. And then I would think in my mind, how could this relate to what I'm studying this week? Take for Spanish class. You know, we went through a lot this semester. And I would listen to Spanish books in my head really low, because listening to things in my head is very normal for me. So a book going on, I don't have to pay attention to that. It's my way of learning through osmosis, I guess. And I would try to relate to how I was understanding what I needed to understand in the class. Because I don't learn like a normal person does. Not at all. Not at all. Not even closely at all. I am so very different that it's scary. It's like I'm the inverse. So I listen to audio and let it seep in, but then I'm very kinesthetic. It's like I use all of my senses and even more to understand what's happening in the present moment. And if you take one away, I'm lost. And I know that a lot of other people on the spectrum have those sensory things too. There's this guy I watch, and I'm sorry I don't remember his name, but he just did a Netflix. I'm thinking it's Noel. And I think he's 16 and autistic, and he talks about safe foods. And I'm like, dude, I have my safe stuff, not just foods, but like sensory, safe smells, safe touch, safe, like I have all that safe stuff. I have so many safe things that it's insane. And it's broadened a lot. And he talks about not liking to try new foods. Oh, I understand that. I was like that for a long time. But I can see him broadening out, and it's the same thing that I did too in order to survive. So I'm going to leave it here because I don't want to get too long, but I just wanted to share with you a little bit of my frequency of my song, of my remembrance of my past and growing up, and how I was able to go so long without ever anybody even knowing that I had autism. And I'm not formally diagnosed. Maybe I should be. Sorry, I like humor a lot. I am not formally diagnosed by any means. It's just 51 years of a lifetime raising 2 children on the spectrum, working with multiple nonprofit organizations and families who just needed help creating IEPs. And then kind of realizing to myself, oh my God, I do that. Oh yeah, I do that. And recognizing that my greatest gift, my autism superpower, is being a chameleon. I can just fit in anywhere. And that's I think a pretty rare gift for somebody with autism. But it really helped me survive. Who see what I talk about? Bringing those memories from the past into the present moment. Oh my God. It's like we relive them. And we're there all over again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I have autism. And that actually makes me really, really happy. It's like wearing a coat of many colors. Anyways, I know this got sappy. I hope this maybe helps you understand, because each one of us is a unique puzzle piece, and as you look closer, there's more puzzle pieces there, and as you look closer and closer, we're each our own universe. Thank you. Take care.